Good afternoon. My name is Jeffrey Lynn Davis, and I am the Area Coordinator for English for Eastside Union High School District. I want to thank you for your presence here this afternoon for our annual Cesar Chavez Student Writing, Art, and Video Contest Award. This event is being streamed live on CreaTV, cable channel 28 in San Jose, and will also be available for viewing online or by accessing the district's webpage at www.esuhsd.org under the Quick Links section. This event enables each of us to remember the contributions of Mr. Chavez and to reflect upon his legacy. We're extremely proud of these students who have responded to Mr. Chavez's statement that preservation of one's culture does not require contempt or disrespect for other cultures. These students' reflections have led to inspiring responses in writing, art, and video. Students, we proudly celebrate you today. We begin our program with a welcome from the Eastside Union High School District Superintendent, Mr. Chris.
Good evening. I want to make sure I don't kick any of these cords that are beneath my feet here. Welcome, and thank you for being here today. We have the opportunity to recognize some outstanding talent in our students in their writing, art, and video production skills, and we're anxious to see our winners today and recognize everyone. But as we're recognizing our students, this is a great opportunity to also celebrate the accomplishments of one of our amazing leaders in the United States, and that's Cesar Chavez, and the work that he did supporting workers, particularly farm workers and migrant workers. You know, in education, we get excited when we get a holiday, a day off from school. And people at work get excited when they have a day off from their everyday work, but it's important for us to really take the time and to reflect on really the words and the work of this amazing leader in Cesar Chavez. And as we listen to this national discourse over the last couple of years, we know that coming from our own White House, we have had spoken word that actually has put our immigrant nation in harm. It actually goes against the very work that Cesar Chavez spent his entire life trying to support. And so today, as we recognize these amazing students, and as we take the day off on Monday, we really have to understand the significance of that day and what we as individuals need to continue to do. Because we know here in Eastside, as we build our equitable communities, we welcome all immigrants. We welcome all students as they are when they walk through our doors. And if we do not set that tone, if we do not keep that vision alive, then what will happen in this national discourse, it will just tear this nation apart. And today is the time to celebrate and reflect on all that amazing work that leaders like Cesar Chavez and Martin Luther King and so many others that came before them. We have to keep that fire alive. And we'll do that today in celebration of the great work of our students. So I want to thank you all for being here today. I look forward to recognizing each and every winner of this competition, but there's also all the students that participated in the competition that should also be recognized who are not here today. So let's give all of our students a round of applause. I want to recognize two individuals that are part of our Board of Trustees that are here today. We have Trustee Lorena Chavez. There she is. And Trustee Bonley. I also want to take the opportunity to recognize all of our administrators that are here today. So if you are an assistant principal or director, please stand and be recognized. And I know we have some amazing art instructors here today. So will all of our art instructors and teachers please stand and be recognized. And then I also have two members from my cabinet that are here today. Dr. John Rubio, and Mr. Glenn Vanderzee. I appreciate you being here today, and let's continue with the show. Am I doing an introduction or you? I am. Oh, you are. Good. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Fry. I now have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker, Mr. Damian Trujillo. Video, please.
Chapman felt the court had no jurisdiction to prosecute Wairigi.
We're live in San Jose. I'm Damian Trujillo, NBC Bay Area News.
Sus raíces fueron del campo, allí empezó él. Ahí empezó.
The majority of Americans don't come from the fields of salinas and blistering heat and reach the pinnacle of a given industry.
My dad was called a bracero. He came here during the Korean War, second wave of the bracero program. Sometimes I wouldn't see him because he worked out in the fields, and sometimes that required him to get up at 2 a.m. and turn the sprinklers on.
No teníamos para darles todo lo suficiente.
Since he was a little boy, we knew he was not going to be like the rest of us.
To see a young man who comes from this background, whose family had to work just to struggle to survive, but instilled in him the value of getting an education.
If I failed in school, the consequences were I'd go back in the fields, and it scared the living daylights out of me.
He actually hand-wrote a letter to himself, a sign actually, and he taped it to his bedroom door that said, "I will be a TV journalist."
It took the industry a long time to hire people of Latino, Hispanic, Chicano background.
Even when you think that it's dark, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We had to push, and it can be done. And Damien has proved that it can be done.
I want my kids to know what it's like. This is what Daddy used to do, Mommy. Yes. When the camera lights go off at 6:30 after my live shot, it's not over. It's never over. There's a lot of work to do still.
Mr. Damian Trujillo.
Thank you all very much, and congratulations to all the award winners. Being on TV does add about 10 pounds to your weight, but where I benefit is it also adds a foot to your height. So it appears a lot taller than it really is. I remember my summer vacations. And when you came back from summer vacation, maybe you do it now, the teacher would ask, "What did you do during your summer vacation?" And my classmates would say, "I went to Disneyland. Oh, I went to Yosemite. I went camping." And I would lie. I would say that I too went to Disneyland. I too went to Yosemite because I was ashamed and embarrassed to say that I was a farm worker. This is what we used out in the fields. It's called, they call it el cortito, the short hoe. And the reason it's called the short hoe, the reason it's short is because when it was a long hoe, because we're so tired out in the fields after 6 hours, you like to rest on it a little bit and take a quick break in the middle of the field. Well, the farmers, the growers would see this, and they said, they're wasting their time. They're taking too many breaks. Let's cut the handle of the hoe. That way they have nothing to rest on, and they'll be, on their backs or straining their backs all day. And so it became el cortito until Cesar Chavez came along, and he says, this is inhumane. We need to disallow el cortito. That was my dad's. That's the one that he used. And it started in the summer of my 7th grade year, and I remember the light went on in my room, and it was my dad. And my dad said, "Mijo, you're coming with me to work today." And my dad was a farm worker. And I thought I was going to stay home and watch Super Friends and Scooby-Doo, because that's what was on back then. I said, "I'm going to have fun this summer," but my dad had other plans for me. And so that morning, throughout that day, I thought, well, fine. You know what? At the end of the day, tomorrow, I'll watch Super Friends and Scooby-Doo. And the next morning, that light went on in my room, and it was my dad. My dad said, "Mijo, you're coming with me to work today." And so for 7 summers, that light went on. And that was kind of like my kick in the butt. And the reason I want to show you this image is because I had my first experience with the United States Border Patrol probably when I was 8 or 9. We were picking garlic in Soledad, California. And it's strenuous. My whole family was there. And all of a sudden, I looked around, and everybody around me, all the workers, started running. And they started running to their cars. And they sped away. And I had oblivious. I had no idea what was going on. And lo and behold, one of these was coming down one of the mountains and chasing some of these families. And I looked at my mom and I said, "Mom, do we run?" And she said, "No, mijo, we're American. We're not going to run. We'll just stay here and keep doing your job." In the meantime, other families were taken away. And so these were growing experiences that I had growing up. And Cesar Chavez made a lot of improvements to the way farm workers were treated and are treated now. And so I'm so appreciative because it really did help me. But what farm work did is it scared the living daylights out of me. And I said, what can I do to get out of the fields? Well, I decided to apply for college, and the application was long. My 4 older brothers and my sister dropped out of high school, and I thought I was going to continue that path along with them. But I said, I need to get out of here. And so I applied to San Jose State, and I fell in love with college. 1, because it kept me out of the fields, and 2, because the opportunities were endless. We founded, as a student, a fraternity there, mainly for Latino students, but everybody was welcome, called Nu Alpha Kappa. And the main purpose was, 1, to help each other as first-generation Latino students in college, but 2, go out and help those who are next, reach out and give that helping hand. I started getting into college radio, and we founded this program, or we joined this program called Radio Aztlan, and we call ourselves the Brown Berets of the airwaves because we were pushing the envelope on hot topics that not a lot of people talked about. But in doing college radio, I realized that I had an accent. I listened to my voice, my recorded voice, and I said, who is that guy? I didn't realize that growing up that I had an accent. I mean, I was born here, I went to high school here, I thought that I was a regular American kid, and so I realized that because I had an accent, if I wanted to get into TV journalism, I need to make sure that I spoke clearly and I enunciated every word more than anyone else, because if I did not, I would gloss over my stories, and then the viewer would not listen or concentrate on what I'm saying. They're concentrating on me not speaking clearly. And so it's still a work in progress, believe it or not. I don't know if I have an accent yet, or still. I think sometimes it comes out. It's natural, but it's something that I work on, because in broadcast, you need to speak clearly. So I could have made any excuse not to make it. I could have said that I come from a farm worker family, that's why I'm not going to make it. I could have said that I come from immigrant families, that's why I'm not going to make it. I could have said my older brothers and my sister dropped out of high school, that's why I'm not going to make it. But in the end, it would all just be an excuse. And so you might have similar issues. I come from a single parent family. My family immigrated from Vietnam. My family immigrated from Mexico. Man, it's my excuse. That's why I'm not going to make it. But in the end, you're just going to be making excuses, and it's not going to get you very far. The reason I have him up there, his name is Vicente Fernandez. and he sings a song called No me sé rajar. And in English, it means I don't know how to quit. Because I remember when I graduated from college and I couldn't find a job in TV news, and I would get frustrated. I'm paying my rent with credit cards, and I'm maxing out my credit cards. And I said, doggone it, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to become a TV news reporter if it breaks me. And so I guess the overall encompassing message to you all today is to don't learn how to quit. No se sepan rajar. Carry that with you, because the minute you start doubting yourself is the minute you do start falling. Pick yourself up y no se rajen. One key in becoming a successful journalist, how many of you know what a chismoso is or a chismosa? All right. How many of you are chismosos or chismosas? A lot of hands go down. It's someone who likes to gossip. It's a gossip monger. Well, I was one of those as a kid. I wanted to know everything first that happened in my community, in my house. And I wanted to be the first one to tell my mom, guess what my brother did to my other brother. I was a chismoso. And so in a way, I'm still a chismoso of sorts, because in journalism, I still want to be the first one to know what's going on. And I want to be the first one to tell all of you, the viewers, what's going on. So I'm a professional chismoso. So those of you who kept your hands up, you're on your way to a good broadcast journalism career. And it's been a fun ride. I've met some amazing people. The son of immigrants, a former farm worker himself, stood face to face with then Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice, and I asked her at that time why we hadn't caught Osama bin Laden. And I stood face to face in front of the former president of Mexico, Vicente Fox, and I asked him face to face, why haven't we fixed the immigration problem? And here's a short campesino who's talking to some of the most powerful people in the world, and you're asking some of the toughest questions. That's where the rewards come in. But you pay a family price sometimes. I have a wife and 3 kids, and I remember I was at my desk and I'm writing my story, and my news director comes up and he says, "What are you doing right now?" And I said, "I'm writing." And he said, "Well, finish up because your flight leaves in 3 hours." I was on my way to Houston to cover the Hurricane Harvey. I grabbed what I could. I did a 2 a.m. shopping spree at Walmart because I had no clothes. I should have known better. But I called my wife and I said, "I'm leaving. I don't know when I'll be back." And so I was there. I was in Houston for a week. I came back, and 2 weeks later, there was a massive earthquake in Mexico City. And my news director says, "Guess where you're going? You're going to Mexico City." And the same thing. I don't know how long I'll be gone. Gone for a week. I come back, and okay, I need my respite, and that's when the big fires broke out in Northern California, and you're gone. Gladly, I'm here in California, but you're gone for a few days. So those are the sacrifices that you all make. But let me show you what the reward is. Thank you. It's an Emmy Award that was awarded to me for the coverage of the fires up in Northern California. And it's humbling because you think back at the sacrifices that your families make, sacrifices that my family's made, to be able to go from the short handle hoe, to an Emmy Award. And I didn't bring it today to brag. I brought it to let you all know that you have to fight for what you believe in. You have to go after it. And you can't learn how to quit. No se sepan rajar. So if you can at all, on your way home or whatever, you try to look for that song, No me sé rajar. It's a love song, but the words, the words mean a lot more. Now, my family and I, on Cesar Chavez Day, this morning we made sandwiches. We went out and we fed farm workers as a thank you for what they do. We do it every year on Cesar Chavez Day. We give a scholarship every year to someone in my high school in Greenfield, King City, Greenfield area down in Salinas Valley, and it goes to the son or daughter of farm worker parents. It's our way of giving back, but it's our way of also saying that we believe in the next generation that cannot learn the word quit. So congratulations once again. The fact that you did what you did and you placed first, second, or third is just amazing. You guys are on your way. Thank you for having me, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Trujillo. Please, another round of applause. And now it's time for the presentation of awards to our students. Rebecca Palmer, the Visual Arts Subject Area Coordinator, and I will announce names with the superintendent and the awards presentation committee. Please come to the stage. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Rebecca Palmer. I'm the Subject Area Coordinator for the Visual Arts here. And we would like to call up the students from the following high schools. And if you would all line up back there, there's Julie raising her hand, and she's going to direct you around towards the start of the stage. When the students are coming up to the stage, they're going to be shaking hands and getting their award, and then we're going to ask the students to stand in the middle of the stage again for pictures. All right, so would Andrew Hill High School, Calero High School, Evergreen Valley High School, Foothill High School, Independence High School, James Lick High School, and Mount Pleasant High School students please see Julie with the raised hand? All right, so we will start our award ceremony with Andrew Hill High School, and like to thank Jose Hernandez, the principal there. We will announce first the writing category. First place, Gina Cow. Come on to the stage. Second place of the writing category, Alyssa Gonzalez. In the art category from Andrew Hill High School, first place, Jimmy Nguyen. And second place, Elizabeth Chu. And these are our winners from Andrew Hill High School. So they'll go back in the middle of the stage and get pictures. Congratulations again. Go ahead and go with that, Sam. There we go. All right. Our next high school is Calero High School. And congratulations with Principal Robert Ibarra. In the first place of the writing category, Kirsten Kawakami. And second place, Mercedes Hernandez. In the art category, first place, Alicia Garcia. And second place, Leslie Eslelda. And these are our winners from Calero High School. right, another round of applause. Next up, from Evergreen Valley High School, with congratulations to Principal Kyle Kleckner. First place, writing category, Sharon Chan. Second place, writing category, Alan Lee Hong. In the art category, first place, Anastasia Mukina. And second place, Tiffany Vu. And these are our winners for Evergreen Valley High School. All right, next up is Foothill High School, with congratulations to Principal Noemi Ramirez. In the writing category, first place, Virginia Regaldo. Second place in the writing, Noelia Rueda Solis. In the art category, first place, Adeline Gutierrez. And these are our winners for Foothill High School. All right, another round of applause for Foothill winners. Independence High School is up next, with congratulations to Principal Bjorn Berg. In the art category, first place, Vivian Nguyen. And second place, Niraha Madipalta. And these are our winners for Independence High School. Congratulations again. Next up is James Lick High School, with congratulations to Principal David Porter. In the writing category, Cody Valencia, first place. In the writing category, second place is Hong Nguyen. In the art category, first place, Jennifer Serafin. In second place in the art category, Vanessa Castillo Mazzano. First place in the video category is Catherine Palomino. And second place in the video is Jocelyn Rios. And these are our winners from James Lick High School. As they're getting their awards pictures taken, would I have Mount Pleasant High School, Oak Grove High School, Pegasus High School, Piedmont Hills High School, Santa Teresa High School, Silver Creek High School, and Overfelt, as well as Yerba Buena, please approach the stage. So our next high school is here at Mount Pleasant, with congratulations to Martha Guerrero. In the first place of the writing category, Karina Ariola. And second place, Mary Carmen Barcera Gonzalez. And these are our winners for Mount Pleasant High School. And now Jeffrey Lynn will be taking over.
Thank you. Oak Grove High School, congratulations to Martha Brazil, principal. In the writing category, first place winner, Ayan Dalmar. Second place winner, Jyoti Rani. In the art category, Wang An Fan, first place winner. Second place winner, Stephanie Lopez. Applause, anyone, please. In the video category, first place winner, Jyoti Rani. Congratulations, Oak Grove High School. Pegasus High School, congratulations, Principal Bjorn Berg. In the writing category, first place winner, Jaria Afuola. Piedmont Hills High School, congratulations, Jenny Davis, Principal. In the writing category, first place winner, Jose Flores Jimenez. Second place winner in the writing category, Jasmine Nguyen. In the art category, first place winner, Natalie Wu. Applause for Natalie. In the video category, first place winner, Francis Doe and Harjot Singh. Second place winner, Evelyn Sen and Tibella Herrera. Congratulations, Piedmont Hills High School. Our next school, Santa Teresa High School. Congratulations to Greg Louis, Principal. In the writing category, first place winner, Tiffany Nguyen. Second place winner, Kokoro Sagaye. In the art category, first place winner, Angelina Rangole. Second place winner, Abigail Barragan. Congratulations, Santa Teresa High School. Congratulations. Next, Silver Creek High School, congratulations, Kelly Doherty, Principal. In the writing category, first place winner, Vanessa Sanchez. Second place winner, Tan Truc Nguyen. In the art category, first place winner, Sophia De Leon. Second place winner, Lynn Do. In the video category, first place winner, Brandon Le. Brandon Le. Congratulations. Congratulations, Silver Creek High School. Our next high school, W.C. Overfelt High School. Congratulations, Vito Kiala, principal. In the writing category, first place winner, Ivan Ibares. Congratulations, Overfelt, W.C. Overfelt High School. Yerba Buena High School, congratulations, Tom Nguyen, principal. Our first place winner in the writing category is Jesse Nguyen. Our second place winner in the writing category is Ni Vo. In the art category, our first place winner is Quinn Nguyen. In the video category, our first place winner is Carolyn Fong. Congratulations, Yerba Buena High School.
All right, and now finally for the grand prize winners. In the writing category, we'd like to call up Vanessa Sanchez from Silver Creek. All right, let's give Vanessa a hand of applause. And we're going to see if we can get a copy of her speech so she can read it to us in a minute. In the meantime, I think I'll go ahead and call up the art category after the pictures are taken. And then we'll call Vanessa back up. Okay, okay. In the art category, will Anastasia Lukina from Evergreen Valley High School please approach the stage? And in the video category, Yoti Rani from Oak Grove High School, please approach the stage. All right, would the winners stay up here on stage because we're going to be needing to hear the speech for the writing category first, and then we'd like to see the art category and the video. So here's Vanessa to read her speech.
The love that lives. Given more than love, given an identity. Planted by optimistic people of all ideas, these gardeners who are braver than the soldiers who sneer and mock in the corner, them who despise their buoyancy and ingenious clash their horns and weapons, while those who have become more than comfortable in themselves, their beliefs, values, and ideas sustain, because shared among these people who are gathered and praised, lives the small seed, but with roots of its people and leaves of their custom lives. No longer is this plant alone, no longer is it a pygmy plant, but a deserving tree. It is loved and maintained and preserved by the gardeners and their followers. Come another time, come a new child, come a few years, but these ideas, values, beliefs, and structures held and manifested by the heavenly tree will forever be the same. The sapling that grew with the love of its people will not die. And although there will be others who come opposingly, do not fear, because there is no threat. She hums to her child. Glares they give when they enter, but why do they scorn at something novel? The little one asks, in all curiosity to them and the rest of the world. Maybe the colors are too bright, but only in that way do the people know we celebrate and joy. The food may be different in color and taste, but it was taught by relatives who live in the sky. Cut my tongue in the compulsion of hatred, but the words that I speak only come from my natives. Mock my dark skin and funny clothes, but I ask for no acceptance, for I was brought here as lovely as I look. When I enter in a place that isn't my own, I remember not to disdain another person's way of life, because I know that the preservation of one's culture does not require contempt or disrespect for other cultures. For we are all born into different customs, but the love is all the same. Love we all give the same and should give more. Being who you are is not a crime, a threat, or in any way an issue. It is a way of living.
Nice round of applause for Vanessa again. All right, we'd like to call up just briefly Anastasia Bukina to show her artwork, if we can have that displayed. And a nice round of applause for Anastasia. And now we'd like to call up Jyoti Rani from Oak Grove, who has the video.
Hola! Namaskaram. The word culture has many meanings. There's festivals, songs, music, dancing, and food. Because who doesn't like tamales?
Culture empowers us with a sense of who we are, enabling us to aim for something higher, to shoot for the stars. Community to stand with you, proud and tall, and be there for you when you fall.
Across the world, we have our differences and our similarities. Let's focus on the fact that we are humans first, and that we share the similar aspirations of love, compassion, unity, and happiness. And once we realize this, we'll see that our differences are the tools to reaching those goals. This is why the diversity that culture brings is so powerful and important, and we must unite for the preservation of culture.
This is our essence. At the basic level, we are all equal. We must fight to preserve these very values that define us all as people.
We need to abolish the dividing, clouded filters which have kept us apart. A revolution of peace, prosperity, and equality we must unite across to start.
We students are young, powerful, with pure emotions pouring out.
With dynamic, bold ideas, let's raise our voices and bring immense change about.
We are fearless.
Free, friendly.
We dare to dream.
We can imagine the unseen.
The future of our world relies in our hands.
To the past, present, and future, we must take a stand.
Preservation of one's culture does not require contempt or disrespect of others.
All right, nice round of applause for Jyoti.
Thank you. And now we will have closing remarks by Mr. Glenn Vanderzee, Associate Superintendent of Instruction.
Before I say anything, can we get another round of applause for our winners here today? Were they great? Our aim is to build equitable communities across the East Side. And one thing that we know and that we've learned is that we can't do that without going directly to student voice to find out what is the nature of an equitable community and how to build that. And to that end, Damien, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for showing us a life designed in developing a voice, finding your voice, finding a community that now makes its decisions, knows who it is, and challenges others to grow based on that voice. And that's what these students were doing here today, learning to use that student voice. I want to thank them for doing that. I want to thank the English teachers in the room, the art teachers, those that work in graphic design and visual aid for helping our students develop that voice and share it. I also want to thank Create TV for being here today, for already extending that voice across our valley. You guys did wonderful, and I think you need a round of applause again for developing the voice we need to hear. I also want to thank people for creating this event where voices could be heard. So let's, as I say the names, please give some love and applause for them. Juliana Areola, Maria Arce, Patty Katong, Jennifer Ceja, and Alex Gutierrez for organizing this event here today. Thank you very much. You develop voice, you share voice, and then you celebrate a voice well-spoken, well-shared, well-designed. So let's go out, meet these winners, give them a hug, thank them for their work, and continue to reflect and celebrate the voice of Cesar Chavez. Thank you all.